Wife, please
Peace,
don't
peace,
interrupt.
peace. Welcome to Behind the Boards, episode 16. And I got my sister BRIX in the building, my brother Krumb Snatcha, my brother Termanology, and his producer
Melks.
Melks, you know what I'm saying? And, of course, Rocko will be here in a few minutes, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? We here, you know what I mean? I finally got, my brothers in here. I've been bugging them for him. And, I guess it's a Connecticut thing fucking with Massachusetts. I don't fucking know. I shouldn't have wore this hat in here, you know what I'm saying? But fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
listen, man, it's all good.
What's up?
So what's up with y'all? Let me go around. BRIX, what's up with you? What you been up to lately, man?
Working on a double album. Just migrated a bunch of music because I took down all my music when I took my hiatus because of my old page. So now I got a new page on Spotify and Tidal, and I'm thinking about dropping an EP in the meantime while heads are waiting for the album because it's taking a while. But that's pretty much it. Waiting for this pandemic,
Great. Definitely great.
So that we can start gigging again, and
Yep.
Krumb, what's up with you, man? What you up to?
Man, I'm just working on a reggae album, man. I wanted to do something different, man. So I'm trying to do the little reggae hip hop type thing. I was
like
inspired,
KRS,
man.
Yeah. Like KRS-One's first album, right? That's a reggae, right? Like.
No, actually, Nas, man. Nas and Marley, man. One of the
Okay,
Marleys with Nas. That inspired me to do it, man.
Right.
And I'm a fan of reggae anyway. I love reggae. I always loved reggae since a kid. So this is going to be a great situation, B.
All right, Term. I know you got a whole bunch of things going on. What's going on?
Yeah, always, man. Right now it's the producers corner, so we talking about the beats. Me and my man Melks been getting busy. We got about 30 beats in the cut right now.
Nice.
So you're making beats too now? Okay.
Yeah. I'm making beats. I've been making beats for a while, but it's not like my strength. You know what I mean? It's something that I do more out of love. My strength is really being an MC and like the marketing part of shit. I do radio, I do marketing, I do like clothing, I do all kinds of shit. But one of my newer like things that I'm in love with right now is doing beats. So me and Melks been getting busy a lot with the beats, and he's showing me a thing or two on the machine. And yeah, man, I'm just getting busy with that. My brother Static and I got the show on Shea 45 every Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. So you can check that out. Check out the brand, Good Dad Gang. There it is.
So what you guys got a producer name as you guys as a group, as a producer group? Like, like they got the track masters, or is it just y'all?
We might come up with one, though. That's a good idea. Right now, what we did is we combined our logos. So I'll just show you the T. Like, this is his logo. It says Melks, and mine says Term Makes Beats. So we just kind of, we put it together.
That's dope.
That's dope.
That's dope. I wasn't even expecting you to say you make. That's what's up, man. That's what you said. You're using the machine.
Yeah, the machine. Yep. And when I own the machine, and there's a girl named Mia J. She dropped an R&B album on Valentine's Day. I produced that, and I did that whole album on the machine. And then sometimes I make beats with my engineer Bob Nash, who uses Pro Tools. So those are usually what we use.
You gotta bless me, Term. You already know, bro.
Send me an email. I'll send you a beat right
you already
now.
Know. Yeah, I'm gonna get after the show. I'm gonna get a hold of you, baby.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's it. BRIX, don't you say you make beats too?
Yeah, I've been doing it a while, but I because I want to like focus on the fact that I'm an MC. I really didn't, promote that I do that. I've always dabbled with it, and I guess I'm taking it a little bit more seriously now. Working with beat architects and just getting new equipment and trying all these new sound packs, and it's been really exciting. Quarantine, like earlier, we were quarantined before, like as soon as they said that it was in America, like we locked it down, and so I went and bought the new Fruity Loops, the 20 and Melodyne and a bunch of stuff, and yeah, so now I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do this more, but I've been doing it for a while here and there. If you look on my catalog on ASCAP, you'll see, I've been doing a little something.
You say your son makes beats too, right?
Yes.
What's his name? Let the people know. Like,
right now, he's just going by Norm. I mean, he's been making beats since he was about 16. And so he's 25 now. So he's really seasoned. And he just had his first official commercial release with Richie Valleys, America, so you can hear that beat. And he has some beats on SoundCloud. You know, I can give you the links and stuff like that. You know, so it's really exciting for him because this is his first BMI registration. And yeah, he's really one of the illest. Like, he's been doing this for 10 years almost.
Right.
Actually, 10 years to yesterday was his birthday.
Beautiful.
So,
Bro, when you gonna start making beats, man? I know you can do
right?
it.
What up,
I mean,
Krumb?
You said you was a
listen,
DJ
brother.
first, right? Like, yeah.
Yo, everybody in my circle that I know and I love make beats. There's no reason for me to make beats. You know what I mean?
Big
I
facts.
mean, everybody I love makes beats. I don't need to make beats, man. It's great. It is wonderful.
Krumb got a great ear for beats, man. Like, if you listen to his album, he got 10 Knots beats, he got Alchemist, he got Premier, he got Pete Rock. Like,
Yeah.
this guy knows how to pick beats, man. So he's all right.
Yeah, I'm all right, brother. Yeah. Remember, man. You know what I
It would
mean?
be interesting though,
I do.
sonically, to hear what you would sound like in beat form.
I don't even know, man. Honestly, like I'm not interested in trying to do beats.
Yeah.
But I want to work with artists. I want to work with like young artists, man. Like I'm really trying to. I mean, you know, we have wolves. We all connected, and this is one of our starts. But I want to find a younger version of wolves, man, and I mean some young kids, the beast mode, and we all gonna groom them together. You know what I mean? But we
Still
good.
waiting for that email for your new joint, Krumb.
Oh, what's up, Rocko, man?
Just popped in. Yeah, my partner Rocko.
Brother.
Good, baby.
How you doing, BRIX? Term, what's happening?
Peace.
Peace.
Definitely. Okay, so yo, Term, I see you and Fame a lot together. You guys got another project coming out?
Well, we did the Physiology album, man. That came together because his name's Little Fame as a rapper, but when he does beats, it's Fizzy Womack. So we was working out of the same studio in Brooklyn in like 2007, and he kept playing me beats nonstop. And then he'd be like, "You like this one? You like that one?" So we decided to do the Physiology album, which ended up dropping in 2012. And then since then, I mean, you know, Fame, MOP is so legendary, bro, that they live in Europe. You know what I'm saying? Every 3 months they're doing nonstop touring and festivals. You know, so Fame is a very busy dude and shit. But yeah, that's my dog. I was with him all week last week. You know what I'm saying? We was together.
I seen you in some text video or something like that.
Yeah, we did a video. Yeah, we did a video last week. We did a couple parties last week. We did some records, but we haven't started working on Physiology too, but it's definitely gonna happen for sure.
Oh, that's
beautiful. That's great, man. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so let me get a story how you and Krumb met each other. I don't know which one of y'all want to say. I know you guys.
I'll let Term.
Let me say the story, bro. All right, because I remember it different. Krumb was already popping, man, and I was waiting outside the barbershop for Krumb with my demo tape when I was 14. I had a demo tape I made in Lawrence in my man Gerald's basement, Bennington Street in Lawrence. You know, the 90s when Lawrence was crazy. And Krumb was already on, you know what I'm saying? He was popping. Like, he was the one that the whole city looked to for inspiration when we wanted to come up because he was the only one that had it rocking. You know what I'm saying? Him and Scientific, rest in peace. So, you know, it was like we was wait outside the barbershop because we knew that he would come through there every now and then. We'd make little demo tapes and just kind of wait outside the shop, like hoping to bump into him. Because this is before social media and any of that. You couldn't just DM somebody and be like, yo, can I give you my demo? Like, you had to actually bump into them. So we made a whole demo, and our whole idea was to give it to Krumb. Needless to say, we never found him when we were 14, but a little bit later, you know what I'm saying? My man Hectic introduced me to Krumb.
Yeah.
And once I spit, he said, "Yo, Krumb, you gotta hear my little man." You know what I'm saying? And then when I spit for Krumb, I just went off. I spit for him, you know, like 100 bars, 200 bars, and he liked my style. He liked that I was hungry, and I was always putting up stickers everywhere, and you know what I'm saying? I had bars, and I was willing to do whatever. Like, he'll tell me, "Yo, be here, be there at this time," and I'll show up. So he took me under his wing and introduced me to Premier and introduced me to Guru and a lot of shit. You know, he just taught me a lot of shit. So that basically, he took on like a mentor role, you know, and I'm forever.
I love that, brother, man. I believed in him since the beginning, my dude.
Yep, big facts, bro.
The beginning.
Even when he opened up for Jay-Z, I remember Krumb and G opened up for Jay-Z and Lowell, and they let me come and be on the stage and throwing out mixtapes and shit. Like, you know how ill that is for a young kid to be on stage with Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? And Krumb did that for me. So, you know, just shit like that, bro. I'll never forget it, you know what I mean? And that's why it's always salute to him for sure.
I love that brother, man. That's great, man. Between him, Slane, and M. Dot, man, I love all three of these brothers, man. They're great. They're representing the state. I mean, it's just outstanding, man. They're going to be legends. They're going to be the legends, the next legends. It's going to be great. I'm excited.
It's been a long time.
Term, you just opened up a new studio. Tell us about that if y'all didn't discuss it already.
Yeah, we didn't touch on that. I got a studio in Brooklyn now. It's called Time is Money. So, you know, if anybody wants to book time there, you know, you could just hit me up on Instagram, and I'll direct you to the proper place to book time. But it's dope. You know, we're in the same building as Static Selector and some other greats that are in New York killing it right now. So, you know, just, you know, it's so crazy for me being like a young kid from Lawrence, being a poor kid who never had anything, to now own my own studio in New York City. The hard work has paid off, and it's a lot of dope rappers coming in and out of that building. So I thought it was a good location. And yeah, we just started. We did it last month, but we ready to get to work. I'm on my way there tomorrow, and we're gonna be locked in the whole week, just grinding.
Nice, that's what's up. So are you still focusing on your rhyming, like you're focusing on the beats, or mostly beats now?
Nah, I'm more rhyming. The beats is kind of like more like a side thing that I do, but I have found success with the beats, and it's like a new love, because you don't have to. I'll give you an example, right? When you're a rapper, you gotta dress nice, you gotta be sober and on point, and memorize your rhymes, and get a haircut, and drive all the way to the venue. And this, when you make a beat, you just make a beat in your house looking crazy, dusty, and your fucking underwears if you want, type shit. And that shit might be a hit. So there's a different comfort to making beats and bugging out, making the beats. And I like that more, especially, you know, I'm 37 now, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a young boy. I leave all the stunting to the young boys. Let them go buy all the Versace and all that shit, and let them live that life, you know what I mean? Right now, I want to just make money and chill.
Oh, that's definitely what's up. Yo, Krumb, tell us about, because people, you know, there's people watching this that don't know, how did you and Premier meet yourself?
Like when I first started rhyming, man, I had just came out, man, from incarceration, man, and it was a record store right next to my wife's place, the woman I was married to at the particular time. And I used to go in there and just battle dudes, man, just go in there and just rhyme. We used to have ciphers and everything. You know, I just battled every day. And Scientific came through one day, and he brought the MIA guys through. Shout out to Angelo and Pace. You know what I'm saying? So he brought those brothers through, and you know, one thing led to another. They signed me to Phoenix Recordings, and then something happened between Scientific and the label, and they split ways. And I ended up staying with the label, and I was supposed to meet with Premier, and I ended up getting into a shootout. I mean, God forgive me. Not into bragging shit, but I got into a shootout. Ended up getting shot up in the whole situation. I ended up going upstate, and they brought a record already that I recorded on Snatcher Season 1 to Premier, and he was like, "Nah, I mean, I'd rather have him when he gets out come through, and we'll do something there." So I had already wrote Closer to God when I was incarcerated, man. You know what I mean? So when I came out, like I went out there to D&D, and Premier, he put on the beat. He was like, "Yo, go in the booth. Let me hear what you gonna spit." And I just spit the lyrics to Closer to God. I mean, it wasn't even nothing that we were supposed to try. We was trying to do a record. He was just like, "Yo, spit over it," so he can gauge where I was at. And we ended up recording Closer to God to that joint. So, you know what I mean? And that's how I met Premier. And from that, Guru ended up hearing the music. And then he invited me on the Gangstar album. I ended up getting on the Gangstar album and so forth. God rest my brother's soul. He is the king. Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Classic.
Talking about Boston, I consider Guru the king of Boston. You know what I'm saying? For real.
That is the king, man.
Like, for real. Shout out to Edo G, too. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes. Big up to Edo.
You know what I mean? BRIX, how did you and Krumb meet? Because I know you guys go back before the W.O.L.V.E.S situation.
Sort of, not exactly. I've like kind of been introduced to Krumb on and off through various like little shows around Lowell and Lawrence and Boston and stuff, through different people I know. But what really brought us together was a friend of mine who was helping me at the time. His name is Big Sev, was friends with Krumb and friends with Jimmy Kang. And at the time I had a really bum deal kind of being offered to me, and I won't say what label, but he said, screw that, stay indie, that's the wave, the internet's about to jump off. I want to take you over to this audition. And so I've never done like an audition before. I always just did my thing. And so I went to an official W.O.L.V.E.S audition. If you remember that, Krumb, in a building, I don't even remember where it was.
I was there.
Yeah, you were there. So when I got in there, I already knew everybody. So it was fun. We're politicking and we're chilling. And some people haven't heard me rap before or really paid attention, because I'm kind of an introvert and I'm quiet, and I don't ask nobody for no favors or nothing. And so, they made everybody rap and I rapped, and like he was like her,
Right.
and we played a song of mine, and he was just like, she's mine, she's and they didn't have no other female MCs in W.O.L.V.E.S or
And we probably won't.
for a long
Besides my
time.
wife and our wives. It's only Brixie. She's the first lady.
The queen.
Exactly.
The queen.
There will be no woman ever to go over her. And that's fact. We'll leave that there.
And he was like, yo, he was just like, she's like a female version of me when I was younger, like, because I just came hard at it. And he just, he was like, yo, can you do it like this? Can you do it like this? And I just did it. And he was like, that's it, that's her. And like, we've been tight ever since, no matter what. Like, we come back together, we go do our thing. It's like,
Right.
we're family. We've been family for like forever now. I don't even want to say how long. That would make me show my age.
No, we good, man. Trust me, man. We're going to work on the next Wu-Tang mixtape.
I would love to get working again. It's hard with the hiatus with my son. Like, a lot of people don't know what happened with me, with my family. And so like, I just disappeared. They're like, oh, she just fell off or she just quit or something, and trying to say, okay, like I'm trying to, do the things that I never got to finish, now it's real hard getting that momentum. So I appreciate everybody's love and support, Chris and Krumb.
We got you, baby. All day, every day.
Looking out, Rex.
Don't worry.
So BRIX, I think I came across a post. I think it was Facebook, and it was something along the lines what I'm trying to do, like discover like, raw voices and stuff like that, and putting together playlists and stuff like that. I think that's what I seen you trying to do. So how's that working out for you?
Really good, actually. I kind of got like a little job thing working as a editorial curator. I can't name the company because I'm kind of like under order to not name the company, but I work for a company. And then I'm also building my own playlists. So it's dope. So I get to listen to music, and it helps me, create a budget for what I'm doing, because, I'm getting paid to do it. And then I also get to hear new talent, and, I'm curating for myself as well. Like, I've never done anything like that. I think it's dope. It's kind of like being a DJ in a way, Stress, because it's like, it's like making mixtapes and trying to find things that blend well and, and that are hot, and, sifting through it. And I'm trying to show love to like indie people and, the people that I have to, keep an eye on and stuff. So it's dope. Like, I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to get, into some other, my hands in little things, few things, podcast, baby.
Never limit yourself. Always, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's CC Term. He's a host now. He's a host on a radio show. Did you think that was ever gonna happen to him?
No, that's so dope though.
Thank you, BRIX. Nah, it wasn't something I wanted to do, but once I started, shadowing Static, and I was there all the time, and I had a lot of good questions, from an MC point of view, that when these rappers would come through, sometimes I would notice that like I would have the best questions because I'm an MC. So like sometimes MCs would come through and I'd be like, and I'm such a hip hop head that I know so much about hip hop that I felt like I would bring something to the table. And when I asked Static, like, yo, what you think about like me being a co-host on the show? He was like, yo, are you gonna be able to drive to New York every Thursday and be there by 7 o'clock and be on time? And when he asked me if I was up for the task and if I would do it, then I said yeah. And like once I committed to that, I knew that it was something that I really had to do and had to take seriously. And then after that, it just kind of came natural. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of easier for me. As soon as he said yeah, like all the pressure was off me, and I was like, nah, I'm good. I know what I'm talking about, you know. And it's dope. Now I like it. I've been doing it for about 5 years now, so it's cool.
That's
Hey,
dope. I know how it is to be thrown into something, and after a while you just learn it, and you know what I'm saying?
Yep. Krumb, what up?
Hey, listen, man. I just need one promise from you, man, right here, man, for Brixie, man. Can you do a song with her?
Of course, that's family, man. I love BRIX. I haven't seen her in a
Oh,
All right, she's a dope lyricist, man. I mean, to hear y'all two together, man, will be great, and maybe even on a DJ Stretch beat.
Why don't all three of y'all do a song together?
that would be dope.
Works about hip hop.
I mean, I'm always available for them anytime they need me, man. BRIX know. Anytime you guys need me, you can reach out to Drama, you can reach out to me, my wife, anybody. I'm there on anything, son.
Yeah,
That's
it's true. I had a bum show in Rhode Island, and Krumb showed up like 9 deep. Like, I swear, like on the last minute, he is the best. He's
we went to North Carolina. Krumb knows me and Rocko Krumb. We went there. It was all of us. We was the fans and the fuck. We was watching each other.
Yeah.
Like sardines.
Oh
Like
yeah.
Sardines and 2 SUVs.
Yeah, we was mushed up. Speaking of Hectic was with us too. Hectic was with us and shit. Yo, Deadeye was with us.
Hectic, man.
With us. Fucking
Right.
Yo, talk to
Him
BRIX
that
about
was
that.
with us. Yeah.
Hey, let me introduce you. Hey, y'all know I got married, right?
Yeah, congratulations, man.
congrats.
Congrats.
I'm gonna introduce you to the wife because she's gonna drive me fucking nuts. All right, this is the queen body, son. Go ahead.
Love.
Salute.
I'm a main girl. What's good?
What up, though? Peace.
Peace.
Hey, peace, y'all.
How you?
So I just have to say one thing to BRIX. Yo, did you check out that female rapper that I sent you the link to?
Not yet, actually, because there was like 50 different. Thank you. This was like 50 different like responses to that, and like I literally been trying to go one by one and putting them into a spreadsheet and contact everyone. So I'm only halfway down that list. Pardon me, my computer is dying, so.
No, you're good. I'm like way beyond.
I'm excited though. Like I've been very excited to listen to every submission that I get. Like that's the crazy thing is I think like some people have like a filter when they just go through stuff. They're like, oh, that name. Me.
No, these two.
Every single one I'm going through.
We got you, Brix. We're gonna get you on the main show.
And we have this hip hop summit in Maine. It's the 8th annual hip hop summit. And Zulu's involved. We got like who's coming up. Mad people are. It's gonna be crazy, and it's a dedication to the females in hip hop.
That's
what's up.
Yeah. So you should come up and perform. It would be dope to have you up here.
I would love to. It's been really hard. Like what's interesting is there's a lot of people that are booking shows. Like I could probably have my calendar booked all the way out because like things are reopening. Like next year, but for right now, there really isn't anything going on anywhere. So it's really
it's on a weed farm. Hey, BRIX, hold on.
Let
me talk to my sister, please. It's on a weed farm, BRIX. I'm performing too.
Oh, okay,
so
I'll be there.
Yeah, as soon as we're going it. I mean, it'll be great to have Term and everybody come through. I mean, it's on an open ground in the middle of a weed farm. We all gonna get it.
Can I make an announcement?
It's gonna be great.
I'll text Amanda. I'll text you my number. So that
yes, do that. But listen to this. Guess who got their passport today? After how many years has it been since you left?
15.
15 years. I was like, no, I've been on his ass for fucking months. Like, call and see what's good with it because you're on SSI and that's a federal shit.
I can build the movement.
He got his fucking passport and now we're going to Europe.
No.
We're gonna make these tours happen and shit.
Yo, Krumb, this time you gotta let me know, Krumb. This one, you know I'm your DJ, right? So you gotta let me know now. I got my passport.
I got my
I went to
passport.
Switzerland because of you with M.Dot. You know what I'm saying? But fucking like you was, you know what I mean? I'm ready to go. Let's go. Let me know.
Yeah, we
I've
got
been
this
to
to return,
Dominican,
man.
so I got mine.
Yo, yeah, man. Let's all get together, man, and make this shit happen, man. I mean, listen, this COVID shit is serious. A lot of these artists, we're not millionaires.
Yeah.
So a lot of these like millionaire cats, man, have the comfortability to be able to relax and do whatever they gotta do. So we have to find other methods and modes, man, to be able to get our music out so that people can hear. We have a message. It's a difference. Music is one thing, but there's a message that's another. And that's the whole thing when I created, when I thought about the W.O.L.V.E.S thing, when I did the training day thing. You know, it's like warriors organizing life's values, escaping the struggle, man. It's like being there for your community. And this is the perfect time. What's going on all across the globe, we've been talking about this for years. They've banned me for years for talking about this. So now, all of a sudden, it's in the forefront. I've been talking about this shit.
Yeah.
Yo, brother Wolf, I got a question for you.
What's up?
Krumb, I got a question for you. Why
What's
you
good,
have
baby?
why you have so many social media handles? Why you reinvent yourself so much?
You know,
Wow,
hey,
no.
hold on, baby.
No,
hold
no,
on.
no, no.
You know why,
no,
Rocko?
Let me jump in.
Hold
right
on,
quick.
hold on, hold on. You know why, Rocko? Because I'm a ninja,
What's
my
why?
real. I'm a ninja
It's
for
just
real.
fucking
I
up my
see
That
marketing
you lost your phone
marketing swag.
4 times.
faces,
You
my
know, I've been
nigga.
trying to be his marketer for a minute, and
So what?
I can't
Come
do
on,
shit.
don't interrupt me. Shit. Word up.
I'll be like,
Yo.
another one?
Nah, man. I mean, just Judy the Prince, man, because I'm working on a reggae album. You're an
Okay.
Islander. You know what time it is. I got to get you on the project, too.
Yeah, man.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I want Term on it. Term was supposed to be on Shinobi. Where the fuck is he at? I sent him a beat. He didn't even get on Shinobi. Term, where you at, man?
You gotta send me another one, man. We gotta make it happen.
Oh, come on, God. What is he talking about? I sent you a beat for the Shinobi album.
Well, we know how many beats I sent you.
Hey, man.
Man, you know how to
Come
listen
on,
to
man.
like
You're keeping me on hold, G.
I'm gonna
Did
send
somebody
you
send me some beats?
I'm gonna send y'all a beat. Y'all rap on my beat.
There
You ready to do some reggae shit, dog?
Gotta drop your email, BRIX.
Reggae.
I will privately.
Yeah, indeed.
Put it out there, Brick.
Yo, Doc, you sideways.
Sideways.
You're sideways, man.
Nah, none of that. What up? What up? What's good? What's good? How you doing?
Your video's sideways and shit. You like your videos like this and shit. Like
That's just jacked up.
it's just you sideways. Yeah.
You doing landscape, but you upside down.
That's our brother Doc Spliph. He makes beats too. He got beats. He's out here in Connecticut. I think Doc, you said you spoke to Term before too, right? To get him on the show, right?
Yeah, well, I reached out to him. I didn't get a reply, but that was pretty much it.
Term, I don't know if you remember, I interviewed you on the radio show a long fucking time ago. You probably did 175,000 interviews and shit. In the Fire Set radio show in Massachusetts. Like
when his first record came out, that's how it goes down.
It was around the first record.
Oh,
and I asked you about Term. I mean, I asked you about Krumb. You told me a story how y'all met then too. It was dope. So.
Yo, that record is one of the greatest records of hip hop ever, man. That how it goes down. That shit is ridiculous, son.
Thank you, Krumb.
Somebody played that shit for me, man. I was like, yo, son.
Yo, he had the legends all on that shit. He had all the legends on that shit. Every single fucking.
The greatest lyrics ever, son. Definitely, that record is gonna go down in history.
Appreciate that, man. That means a lot, bro. Definitely.
No,
Term,
man,
how many punches you did for that record?
A lot, bro.
For a lot of your records.
That song, "This Is How It Go Down," that shit with Lil Fame. That's one of my favorite joints on that. That shit's dope.
Yo, listen, man. When you finally when you're a rapper, you wait your whole life to get that primo beat. If you're lucky enough to get me, you better kill that shit.
Yeah, man. You had like 2 on the album, didn't you? Have 2 on the album?
I had 3, man.
Yeah, there you go. You was on your shit right there. See, like.
Listen, bro. I'm calculated, man. I'm very calculated with my moves. You know what I'm saying? I knew what I was.
That's what it is, man.
And you
That's
know
great.
what? that shit is not easy to get. Krumb will tell you, bro. It's not easy to get a premiere beat, bro. You have to have your business in order. It needs to be the right timing. You have to have the right concepts. You have to be keeping it real, because Preem don't care how much money you got. He only fuck with you if he want to fuck with you.
Yeah.
Term, tell him how Primo met you, man. We went to what was that video I took you to?
The first time I met Premier, Krumb brought me to the Same Team No Games video.
Yeah. And Term was taking niggas' heads off out there.
And I was like, yo, and it was crazy too, because I was mad young, and I was just, there was a cypher out there. It was like Panchy, me, I think, I can't remember, some of the DITC was there, Krumb, everybody, Guru, was crazy, but it was mad people in the Bronx. And it was like, yo, go ahead, man, spit for Primo. And I just spit, like spit my head off for him. And he showed love, but it was like, you know, it wasn't like he just like signed me or embraced me or nothing. He just showed a little love. I had to work for it. Like I had to wait years and keep working until he kept seeing the progress and was like, oh, all right, you know what I mean? I'll give him a beat. But it took some hard work and dedication to get there. But definitely, you know, just being in that video was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I was living in Haverhill at the time. I didn't have too much going for myself. I was just trapping and just, you know, rhyming in the underground. And now all of a sudden I'm on BET in this video with Gangstar, and people are like, how the fuck you got in this video? There was a line where they said, don't make me dumb up, have to call Krumb up. So, you know, I was standing next to Krumb in the video, and I got myself on BET. That shit was crazy. You know what I mean? It was just, for me being 20 years old, it was like, fresh out of high school type shit. I was just hyped to be on TV and hyped to be around these type of legends and shit like that.
Yeah. That definitely. You still talk? You still work with Premier now? You like anything coming up with him new or?
Yeah, man. We got Primo, my dog, man. I was on FaceTime with Preem for like 2 hours the other day. We were just building, talking about everything, the state of hip hop, you know, all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? He's just a super real dude, and I'm super humble to be his friend. You know what I mean?
Stay that way, Term. You're gonna get far, brother. Stay that way.
You know the deal, Krumb. Always been humble, man. That's my shit.
That's it. That's the key, my brother. You already know. Namaste. Stay humble, man. You're getting far already. You're a great lyricist, man. I mean, listen, man. I got you back 100%, God. All the way.
Do they still do the Boston shows out there? I mean, not this year.
I mean, with the COVID shit, everything is quiet, man. But before that, you know, I was still performing all the time in the Bean. When the bigger artists come, like the Locks or, you know, Wu-Tang or whoever, I'll come open up, even if it's for free, just to be a part of the scene. But BRIX could tell you, I mean, Krumb could tell you, we did 100 million shows in the underground Boston rap scene. We are the underground Boston rap. We are it. You know what I mean? People will try to rewrite history and try to say all kind of dumb shit, but the truth is, from the mid 90s, late 90s, all the way until now, we've made that shit pop. We built up Bill's Bar and fucking, you know, the Middle East and like in all these venues like Paradise.
The Middle East wasn't even what it was like.
Yeah, we was there battling and shit.
We made it hip hop. We made it hip hop.
So, you know, that's our backyard, you know what I mean? And even when I was not even old enough to get in the club, I used to sneak in the back door with Checkmark and these other guys. And it's just, yo, it's dope, man. It's dope. But yeah, we still part of the scene, you know what I mean? We didn't go anywhere. Some people try to skip the line and not pay those dues, but we know who was there and who wasn't.
That's what it is.
You know. You did an album with Slain too, like a few years back, right?
Yeah. We did a whole album together. Yeah, absolutely. Slain is my brother, man. I'm very proud of him too. He's doing great.
That's good. You got the special teams. You got y'all. There's a lot of y'all out there. There's more than people could even think. Yo, shout out to
like one big family. That's what people don't understand, bro. We literally, there's like 100 of us, and we like one big fucking family, for real. You know, if you just name all of us and you just throw us all in one pot, it's like, you got the whole ST, there's 10 of us. Then there's the Wolves, there's 10 of them. Then you got Edo G, his people. It's crazy. We're just all connected in one way, and we're all just family. One big family. The underground Boston rap scene is us, you know?
I think we went through a lot together. We went through a lot together in the early stages, like of creating hip hop in Massachusetts and New England. We went through a lot trying to battle with, you know, venues to let us do hip hop. let us do rap, and battling, you know, getting kicked out and get, you know, and you know, making it legal to rap, and you know, getting recognized on Boston Hip Hop Awards and other things. You remember, like, there was no hip hop category, and back then, and you know, we're the one, we fought, we paved for a big festival in downtown, we paved for, you know, those things. And so, you know, now there's like a scene, and you know, the people that were there at that time, you know, I think it kind of made us, like, literally, like, bonded us.
You know what's so cool, BRIX? I'm gonna add on to that. Like in our era, it was just so different. Like now, it's so cool that you know, like people like Joyner Lucas and Token and Cousin Stiz and Bia. These people are like essentially commercial rappers now, because the way the game is set up, you could just jump in the game and be a commercial rapper. But before, you had to go through the underground. So it was like we paved the way. Our era, we paved the way to make it easy for the newer artists. That's taking nothing away from them. They're all super dope. We support them. But I'm saying though, we just didn't have it like that. It was like you had to battle in our era. You had to come up through the underground circuit. If you didn't know Edo G, Krumb, Guru, if you didn't know the OGs, it was like it was quiet for you. You really had to like earn your shit. And now it's like you don't even know those people, not necessarily them, but even the newer generation under them, they don't even need to have ever met us to be successful. They could just put a song on the internet and blow up. So that's the difference. It was like we didn't have social media and shit. So it's actually really cool for me though to see them blow up, because I'm like, they home team, I'm waving for them too. Like every move they make, I'm clapping for them the same way that I would clap for the homies from back in the days. But it's really cool, man, to see the transition of what it was from late 90s to early 2000s to late 2000s to 2020.
But you know what, Term? I'm gonna add on to what you're saying. I mean, I'm not gonna knock anybody's hustle on how they get into the game. Some cats pay to get into the game. You understand what I'm saying? You can be a nice MC, that's all great. You know what I'm saying? But there's some cats, you know, you can pay for YouTube, you can pay for the SoundClouds, you can pay for certain things. So, you know what I'm saying? But then there's artists like you, and like, I mean, Joyner is outstanding lyrically. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't have to go through the hip hop chambers like we did. I've been walking this shit for 20 years, my G. I'm just waiting to get like a good amount of fans to understand. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, man, been walking for years. You know what I'm saying? Without money. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. Joint is dope. I'm not taking anything from that brother. I'm not taking from anybody else. You know what I'm saying? But they come in a different era where their fan base is different than ours. Because we came through like the old school hip hop and went through all the chambers. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
That is crazy. But the thing is, too, but you got to remember, like, the OGs, even before Edo G and them, they could be thinking the same thing. Like, yo, we put it here for before y'all, you know, the original Gangstar, and you know what I'm saying, all that before that.
You got to pay homage, man. If they're not paying homage for the brothers who ran the line first, then come on, man.
Yeah.
I mean, talking about, you know, like you're saying, Term was saying he was having a conversation with Premier about, you know, the state of hip hop and all that. I remember the time when you had to be original. Like now, not like, and not to knock anybody's hustle. Like I'm right there with y'all, but like in terms of now it's like you could sound like somebody and still pop. Like back then, that was the absolute, that was the biggest no-no. You know what I mean? Like you get blackballed and booted the fuck out of any club. You sounded like somebody else. Or
you get clowned, and you get somebody was step to you too.
Yeah.
You know? The original person will step to you. Like, yo, what's up, yo? You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Yeah.
You know?
I think for myself, like, the difference that I notice is that, like, I love that, you know, people can go really big. That's always what I wanted. Like, if y'all remember, like, I was always on that internet, like, stuff when it first started. I know Krumb remembers when I was trying to mess around and try to make a website for myself back in the days. And, you know, when they invented, like, when they made the internet public for everybody with AOL and stuff Like I was really excited. Like I could see the potential for it. And now to actually see the potential is insane. And I think it's amazing like that my son has like 13 million followers on Snapchat and I have like 4,000, you know, and it's crazy that they can just do that, like, you know, and be huge. I'm really excited about the potential, but you know, on the same token, sometimes I get a little sad about it because, you know, we didn't have that advantage. We had to pay $10,000 for a music video. We had to pay, you know, $200 an hour for a really good studio back then because that was the options we had. It was nowadays, you know, with supply and demand and with the technology and the price of technology going down, like we, you know, we just buy studio stuff or we can get in the studio for $75. Back then we couldn't do that. Back then you wanted a video, you're paying $25,000. Now you're paying for $100 iPhone. And I think it's dope. But when you look at it like those of us that were, you know what I mean, trying to do that, then the amount of fame that we received, you know, for the money and the effort that we put in was phenomenal. You know, we can't compare because we didn't have the same resources. We didn't have the same tools.
All we could do is be happy for them, really, though.
Yeah.
But
all we could do is be happy for them, for your son's era. Like, all we could do is be happy for them because if he's talented, you want him to shine, you know. And
absolutely.
And like today, you know, today's the 47th birthday of hip hop. You know, today hip
Yes.
hop is 47 years old. And I know Kool Herc was not paid. You know, Kool Herc was not paid. Kool Herc was not paid like Eminem and Jay-Z was paid. You know, even though he deserved to be. So I mean, I'm sure he ain't worried about that. I'm sure he just living his life and happy to be the pioneer that he is. And we all owe Kool Herc and all the pioneers nothing but a salute. And at the same token, shout out to the youth too, you know. Let's just keep it moving forward. That's all we can do.
Yeah. Like even to the point that BRIX was saying, like about technology being accessible. Like not even was it 10, 12 years ago, I got a pair of Bear Dynamics and it cost me $350, almost $400. Now you can get them on Amazon for $143. You understand what I'm saying? So now it's bridging that gap between the have-nots on the production side.
And now you could pay $30 a month to own the brand new Pro Tools when back in the days you had to pay 3 G's just to download the software.
Yes.
Exactly.
You know, the new technology is helping us in a way as well. You know, it's kind of like it's bad and good at the same time. You just got to change with the times, really, I think.
Pros and cons to everything.
I mean, the thing is we're not really like we're OGs in our era, like compared when you look at the generations of Boston hip hop. But in a sense, we're not really even that, like, we're not as old as the oldest OGs, and even in our era, like, you know, people that we, you know, came up alongside in the mainstream, are still rapping, still making records, like popping and everything. Like even, you know, we're not old in our, you know, our late 30s and stuff like that to be rapping now, you know? And I think that's part of the progression, because when, you know, we were coming up, you were like 17, but now there's room for you to be 35, you know, and still, you know, hip hop has grown. Hip hop has grown into a, you know, a genre that is gonna be forever, where we didn't really know when we were young what was gonna happen with hip hop.
Like even 2 Chainz, he didn't blow up till he was 40 years old.
Yeah.
He was
Max and Redman, they're putting on the best live show I've seen in a minute.
Yeah, still, the OG still
like for real.
Big Daddy Kane's still the best performer in the world, you know.
And how old is Kanye, right? How old is Kanye?
I think you know what I think is cool though, is I'll give you an example, right? Like it'd be one concert, it'd be Joey Badass, he's 25. Then it'd be me, I'm 37. Then it'd be DJ Premier, he's 55. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's fucking crazy. Like you got teenagers all the way up to 55. Like you pushing seniors. We talking teenagers to seniors, and we're all doing the same thing in the same club.
And that goes like right alongside with this conversation I've been seeing surfacing a lot lately with the whole concept of when it's a rock group like the Rolling Stones, like they don't kick them out the industry. You know what I'm saying? They're like they treat them like a fine wine, and in hip hop for a certain period of time. Or even you see the ripple effect of that now. is that, you know, like had it not been, and this is one of the pros to Instagram, social media, you know, all that stuff, is that you can still be of a particular era and still be relevant. You know what I mean? Like I feel like, you know, for hip hop for a little while, you know what I'm saying, it almost seemed like they kicked people out after a certain amount of time.
Yeah, they'd be like, oh, Termanology fell off. Watch how it go down 15 years ago. Termanology ain't had a hit since. It's just that's how hip hop is. It's so judgmental. I dislike it's like
I mean, the new thing is the trap thing, man. They all into the trap music, man. So I mean, it is what it is, man. But we still.
I think the balance is slowly with the Griselda and all that. It's starting to slowly like get its places and shit. You know what I'm saying? Where it should be. I think it should be a balance. Period. I'm not saying trap shouldn't be there. Just it should have always just been a balance. You know what I'm saying? Like, let motherfuckers have the conscious. Let them have the trap.
Even playing field.
Let them have. You know what I mean? Everything. Don't. But we can't judge that. That's just people. You know what I mean?
I love all of it.
People.
Same.
I love the culture.
I love all of it too, man. You know, we listen to J. Cole and Kendrick, and then we could go listen to Wet Ass Pussy. We're in the strip club. Whatever the fuck I want to do. It's
Great.
There's a lot of music.
BRIX, I thought you posted about how you didn't want any of these like screaming chicks and all these chicks talking about I love everything. And I'm with you.
If I may explain myself. You know, if I'm blogging or if I'm doing like say playlisting, for instance, right, with the playlists or with the blogs, there may be a certain type of profile for an artist that I'm looking to highlight in those types of like, you know, media and in those types of like publications. It doesn't necessarily.
I'm not gonna cut you off.
My personal listening style. I listen to Prince, Sade, I listen to reggae, I listen to olds, I listen to Marvin Gaye, I listen to, you know, I listen to all the new school stuff. I listen to Baby, you know, I be with, you know, I listen to all types of music. I appreciate good music, you know, and even, you know, producing and being someone who actually plays an instrument. I can't say, you know, if it's good music, it's good music. Facts. You know, so I don't hit on it, but like, you know, there are certain platforms, certain things that you're going to use. You know, if I'm making a boom bap mixtape, I'm not going to put somebody on it that makes cloud rap. If I'm, you know, if I'm playlisting and I don't want a certain group of, you know, people that's going to, you know, disrupt the sound.
Facts, yo.
Hey, yo, I don't want you to keep explaining yourself because, like, I totally appreciate all that. All music is great. You know what I mean? And I think you're, like, one of the best female hip-hop artists that I've ever come in contact with, which is dope. And I hope you check out New Fame because they are, like, amazing women and, like, really chill.
I'm going to check out everybody.
Yes. Yes, girl.
Yo, Term.
Yo, what up?
You about to escape out?
Yeah, so me and Melks got a session at 10 o'clock, man. So we gotta wrap it up.
Let the people know how to get a hold of y'all and everything.
Absolutely, man. I really appreciate y'all having us, man. It was dope to talk to BRIX. Definitely dope to talk to y'all. And you know, I love Krumb, man. That's my big homie. Thanks for having us. You can follow me on social media at Termanology ST. This is my brother Melks. You can follow him at Melks Producer. And we got some beats for sale, man. So if anybody looking for beats, hit me up. We'll send you a pack, you know, and we can get to work.
Makes beats.
I'm saying what's up. They're about to end this podcast. Come on, man.
Hey, yo, KS, it was good to talk to you, my brother.
Yo, I got your cell phone number. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna text you so I can get your email. Same with BRIX and Rocko and you guys, man. I really want you guys to help me with this album, man. I mean, I'm the old man right now. Y'all gotta help.
We got you, Krumb.
All right, I gotta help me, man. I mean, my bones is getting old, and
still rap though.
Let me just do one good album, man. This last one, man. You gotta help me, man. I got a promise online from everyone, right?
That's nothing, bro. We got you.
And don't forget, he made you promise to do a song with me again.
Come on, BRIX.
I got you, BRIX.
Yes.
No, this is on, man. This is on, man. I want all of y'all on this album. I mean, I'm ready to walk away from the situation. I have a family now. Yeah. So my wife and my kids is the most important thing.
Yeah.
So,
Awesome,
Wait,
I'll
wait,
send
wait.
you. I'll send you a
I ain't
message
trying to
on.
hear that retirement shit, bro.
Crumb
All right.
told us that 10 years ago. He's like, yo, I'm done. I'm walking away. And then,
Well, Guru passed away, man. That's what made me come back.
Crumb,
No.
If
Crumb,
Guru
remember?
didn't pass away, God rest his soul, I would have stayed doing the martial arts.
This man is out of his mind.
Come
He is
on,
not
baby.
in hip hop. Nope.
No, I remember Crumb, you said that, and I did that interview that time. Remember we interviewed Premier and shit. He's like, yeah, Crumb, I know he's stopped rapping and shit. And I was like, Crumb ain't stopped rapping. You're like, no, I gotta do it for the
I
baby.
was recording with you when they thought I was done.
Shit.
Yeah. Like, yo, so.
It's all good, man. I love these guys, man, and I mean, I'm living through them. It doesn't even matter, man, because I was one of the first persons to believe in Term. I believe in BRIX. I mean, I even went to bat against my own team for Term, man. I mean, it was some tension, man. I mean, I don't want to get into all of it, you know what I'm saying? But I knew he was it a long time ago.
Always appreciate that, man. That's real.
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Love is
So,
love.
I mean, and I'm just happy, man. He's doing great. I'm living through him. I mean, M. Dot is doing good. There's a lot of good brothers, man, and I'm just happy, man. I mean, but don't sleep on me. I'm still coming, man. Y'all niggas better stay on your toes, baby.
I'll be hearing
Stay
you.
on your toes, son. I'm gonna make sure everybody, man, stay on their toes. No
Yeah,
slacking,
watch out.
God. The old man still rhyming.
All right, y'all. Thanks for having us, man.
Thank you,
Appreciate
sir, man.
y'all.
I'll hit you up in the thing. Talk to you later. I appreciate it.
All
All
right, love is
Kicking
love.
it with us.
right, man. Love is love.
I love y'all guys, man. Peace.
Peace and
We
love,
still here,
y'all.
Crumb. We still here for a minute. We here for a minute. Before I let you guys go, I want them to know how to get a hold of BRIX. How would they get a hold of you?
Most of my social handles are just BRIX Boston on everything with BRIX Boston 100.
Yeah.
I tried to
BRIX.
make everything the same.
Where's my phone?
So like,
Hey, sir, I'm texting you now,
I just texted Amanda my number, my new number.
and I'm gonna text you too, Brixie, right now.
But I'm on Instagram at BRIX Boston 100. I have a new Twitter. I have my old Twitter, that's BRIX 617, but my new Twitter is BRIX Boston 100. So I'm trying to promote all the profiles that have the same thing, BRIX Boston or BRIX Boston 100. So I'm on everything. I mean, people can just look up. If you Google BRIX Boston, there's only me.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, you're one of a kind, girl.
It's,
But you gotta get up here for the main hip hop summit, yo. It's
I'll definitely pull up. Like, I just need the information, you know, and I'm glad you told me ahead of time. I'll definitely pull up.
It's gonna be.
I think they froze.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm following you right now.
My email is BRIXBoston100@gmail. So that's my public
Got you,
email.
girl.
I have other
Got you,
emails.
girl. I can't wait to play with you.
Remember BRIX, BRIX, not BRICKS. BRIX, BRIS, BRIX. Boston.
Yes, one
Thank you, sir. I
X,
got it.
not two X's.
All right, yo, Crumb.
Yeah.
Let them know how to let the people know how to get a hold of you. They want to send you beats or whatever.
Nah, man, they gotta go to channels, man. I'm really right now in a different mode right now. So I mean, I'm working on the reggae album. That's what I'm focusing on right now.
What I'm saying for them to get to see what you're doing. How do people see your media? Let them know. Let them, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, they can go to Krumb Snatcha 7, man, on Instagram. The same thing. You can go to Mind Power Entertainment on Facebook. And Demetrius Lamont Munk, that's my personal page on there. And we're building a personal website now. It'll be done in a couple weeks. So we got it.
All right, that's what's up, man. Definitely. Crumb, where are you at right now? Are you in Boston?
I'm at the crib, man. I mean, I'm in Maine, son.
Oh, in Maine? How is it out?
Son.
How is it out there? It's nice out there.
It's wilderness, brother. It's nothing but
drag.
It's nothing but moose.
You're not used to that shit, huh?
Animals.
It takes 5 hours to get there from Connecticut. It's a drag.
Hey, listen, man. There's nothing but moose, bears. I mean, if you want to throw a show for a bunch of fucking animals, yeah, that's great.
Why you need it?
All right. So yeah, so You can stay on here, but I'm gonna end the show, and I'm gonna send you the link when I have it up. I appreciate it, Krumb. Hold on, you can stay on. I'm just gonna end the recording. Hold on.
Okay, that's what's up.
So, behind
Big
the
up
boards.
respect.
Come on, man. Stop interrupting
You know
me,
what I'm
man.
saying?
Shit, what
Termanology, Rocko, BRIX, Spliph,
Interrupting me, man.
are you talking